Hey guys, NoZoupForYou here, and World of Warships is doing something a little different with us community contributors. They are starting to give us ships to preview well in advance. Normally, this is the point in time where someone would usually be data mining and bringing you stats from that data mining. But they're kind of skipping over that. They're giving us these ships. We can only show them sitting in port. And that's partly why I chose the Atlantic to show you this preview of the Z39, because stripping down everything in the background kind of gives you a better idea of how the ship looks. This is the premium camouflage that they have so far on this ship. Again, this is a work in progress, subject to change. Everything is subject to change. And I'm just going to walk you through this ship and the stats revolving around this Tier 8 German destroyer. So, survivability right now, we have 19,600 hit points. Artillery-wise, main batteries, you've got your guns, you've got 2 guns in the rear, and you've got 2 in the front for 4 guns total. I don't know how I feel about that. It seems like there's not a lot of guns on this ship right now. Kind of scary, but we'll see what else it has. And these guns have a maximum base range of 11.8 kilometers. So that's not too bad. That's decent range, velocity 835 meters per second. So not too bad right there as far as range. Torpedoes, you have 2 launchers with 4 torpedoes each. Maximum range of 8.5 kilometers at 65 knots. That's actually pretty decent. Although at Tier 8, I feel like 8.5 kilometers, it's not the lowest, but it's not as deep as I'd like to be able to fire torpedoes. You know, I'd be happy with around 10 kilometers. Reload time, 90 seconds, and, you know, pay attention to that 90-second reload time, because I'm going to spec my captain out, and I'm going to spec this ship with modules to see what we can get that down to. Maximum damage of 14,400, so these torpedoes aren't that bad. 1.3 kilometer detectability, so reaction time, that's probably going to be about 8 seconds of reaction time, so 8 or 9 seconds, so they're not that bad. Anti-aircraft defense, you're at 27 out of 100. It's probably standard destroyer AA. Maneuverability, 36 knot top speed, 670 meter turning radius, 4.5 rudder shift. That's actually pretty nimble right there. And again, we'll see what we can get that up to when all the perks and everything else are added to this ship. Concealment, you're looking at 7.5 kilometers, and I'm sure we'll be able to get that down pretty good as well. So first thing, let's kit out our captain here, and you know, I'm going to build this as a torpedo boat. We'll give some priority target here. We'll go ahead and add last stand like we always do. Another thing I always give it is superintendent. I'll pass on that right now just because I'm interested to see what the final stats are with all this stuff added. You know, we're just going to go through here, add some concealment, and where's my torpedo armament expert? Right here. Very good. And let's, you know, it really doesn't matter, but we'll add expert marksman. Now let's go back to port. Let's add our modules to the ship. Upgrades, I'll take concealment on this, although you do have the option to add steering gears mod 3. That might actually be a lucrative choice for some individuals, but we're not going to go with that right now. However, we will take mod 2 just for the heck of it, steering gears mod 2. You know, let's work on our AA just for the heck of it. You know, I normally wouldn't kit my ship out that way, but I'm trying to get the stats as high as possible, or at least decently possible, and these two really don't matter. So, let us see how this changes this ship and get some final statistics on this work in progress. Survivability is still going to be the same at 19,600. Artillery is going to remain 11.8 kilometers. And the reason for that is your gun size is 150 millimeters. You're just outside of the necessary 139 millimeter range to get that boost for your main armament. So these guns are actually fairly large, and I didn't realize that when I was going through it at first. 150 millimeters, that's pretty significant for a destroyer. So actually, that is a pretty good thing right there. In the reload on these, Let's see what the reload is. 7.5 seconds, so a little bit of a slow reload there, but again, very big guns. But I'm more interested in the torpedoes right now, and let's see what we got these torpedoes down to. Reload time, 81 seconds, so that's a minute and 20 seconds. These things reload pretty darn quickly. So I think the draw on this boat is definitely going to be kind of a close-in support torpedo boat that also has really good guns that when you sit in smoke, you'll be able to hammer away at bigger ships. Again, let's take a look real quick at the fire percentage chance. 12% fire percentage chance, so, you know, that's decent. It's decent. I think this thing is going to work good as a gunboat and a torp boat with really fast reloading torps. AA defense, we managed to get that up to 43 out of 100. Again, it's a destroyer. I'm not too concerned about it on it. It doesn't have defensive fire or anything. Maneuverability, again, 36 knots. We were able to get our rudder shift time down to 3.6 seconds. And concealment, 6.1 kilometers. So, actually, that's pretty good for concealment. I will take that. So what are my overall thoughts of the Z39 in this very, very, very early stage of this destroyer? I think it looks fun. I think it looks like a lot of fun. You've got these torpedoes that you can spit out fairly quickly, and a lot of them, and though they might not have the range that I would like, they fly pretty quickly, they've got decent damage, and then you've got these 150mm guns that, you know, you slap on AP on these things, these are going to hurt cruisers. They're going to hurt them pretty good. So provided that there's no radar ships around, and provided that you can pop your smoke, I think the ship's going to do very good on cap. So let's take a look at the smoke. So you've got 69 seconds of smoke. That's not a lot. It's, you know, barely over a minute. But of course that's not that bad either, and once you're on cap you'll be able to use that in concert with your hydro. And again, German hydro is really good. This one's active for 96 seconds. Detection for ships, 4.44 kilometers. That's pretty good right there. I'll take it, especially if you're on cap trying to contest cap. I think this ship has the ability to really get out there and cap and just be a menace for other destroyers and even battleships and other ships that are trying to get into the mix. Overall, I think the Z39 is looking to be a very fun ship, at least on paper right now, in this preview, well in advance of when we even get to test this ship. So, again, Wargaming doing a new thing here. You get to look at it. I can't play it, unfortunately. But there you have it. Here's the Z39 Tier 8 Premium German Destroyer. Coming sometime in the future. We don't know when. Anyhow, guys, thanks for watching, and I am out.